Peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl Sunshine Monet L. Today is 7/26/8. You already know we in the month of 7. This is the month of God and supreme mathematics. We are talking about the Libra scales, making sure that your facets on the outside of self is reflecting what's on the inside, because it's what's on the inside that matters so much. And you just gotta make sure that your outward reality is showing, because we are spirits having a human experience, not humans having a spiritual experience. It doesn't work that way. Everything starts with that light. Light was on the first day, wasn't it? That was the first thing on the first day. So yeah. Anywho, so we're in that day. We're in the third decan of the month. Remember, this is the decan of expression. This is the decan of communication. We're in the last couple days of the energy of Bastet, of the cat, of loyalty and royalty, and all the vibes of Bastet. And so while we're in this third decan of the month, this decan of creation, expression, and understanding, being the third sphere in the tree of life, you know what I'm saying? So in this space of time, we are on the day of 2-6, expressing our balance on our equality. 6 deals with mercurian energy, which is pretty interesting because in the astrological report you'll see the alignment with Mercury, and we have a mercurian transit. Ooh, that looks crazy. We have a mercurian transit underway. My bad, I didn't mean to do that. But okay, so my glasses were a little dirty. In this mercurian transit, we'll get to that later. So finding balance and harmony and justice on it. So 2 can deal with the second house of Taurus, which is priorities, sense of wealth, your emotional self, forgiving others, sense of self-value, all that fun stuff. And 6 is that Virgo energy of health, wealth, daily routine, moral and integral code. Equality is like getting what you give out. So Mercurian Virgo energy loves to be of service, but once they don't feel appreciated or they don't feel that energy reciprocated, they will take all their energy back. You know what I'm saying? So being mindful of that, today is the day. Like, do you feel equal? Do you feel like you are receiving what you give, or do you feel like you're giving what you receive? Do you feel like there's a sense of inequality there in those realms? Work on it. Prioritize working on it in the spaces of your love life, whether it's familial love, friendship love, romantic love, universal love, all those things of love, Taurus be touching on. In your space of wealth, do you feel like you're really putting enough energy out there to say, hey, I should be having $1 million right now? Be honest with yourself. So that 2 and 6 come together, and that brings 8. That's the solar plexus chakra, building and destroying. So depending on what your answers are with that energy, that'll let you know what needs to be destroyed and what needs to be built upon, to make it so however way you want it. Because once we get done doing all that building and destruction, we're going to take that result, we're going to put it into the month of 7 of making sure that our internal self is showing on the outside of self, right? We're going to play that card. So then the 7 and 8 come together, and that makes 15. That's 1 and 5. That's having the knowledge and then walking in the power of the truth of that knowledge. So it's like, I did all this work. I seen where I'm being of service, where I'm not being of service, where I'm being serviced, where I'm not being serviced. I see where my organization is and my sense of self-management. I'm finding balance and harmony with those things in my daily routine and my moral and integral code and what I invoke in my space, right? And I done build and destroy people, places, things, situations, and ideals, jobs and hobbies, all that shit out of my space. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? Divine alignment. Because shout out to the homie Coach Talmadge. He always pulls up and like he always pulls up when he's supposed to pull up. So he's starting the 75-day challenge on Sunday, where we'll be giving up some things and really challenging ourselves to do what we need to do to have the results that we seek. So that's a divine alignment. Y'all let me know if y'all want more information on that. First let me get the green light from Thomas to start bringing people in. But yeah, that's something happening. So 1 and 5, walking in the power of your truth, making sure. 5 deals with the 5th house. That's the Leo house of Tippereth. That's your confidence and courageousness. You're dealing with the heart chakra of romantic energy and creativity. Then 5 also deals with Gemini energy, which is your community and communication. So that's still Mercurian energy. So you bring that knowledge, which is Aries, which is the cardinal vibe. The gut controls the mind, and everything starts with the gut. So 1 and 5 come together and make 6. That's the number of equality. So it still brings you back to that Mercurian energy. This is definitely a Mercurian day today, and we'll get into the astrological report shortly. So we have 6, and we're going to bring it to the year of 8. This is the year of the wood dragon, which is all about materializing and luck and riches and things coming to the cool, calm, collected dragons out there. This is also the year of nickel and the alchemist number. This is the number of building and destroying and conception. So what are you conceiving this year? Because that's what you'll be giving birth to in the year of 9, Ashe. 8 also deals with Scorpius, which is Oya energy. This is the fifth sphere of Hera Kahuti, which is the enforcement, the celestial enforcements of where you are with your Mayat. So we're going to take that 6, we're going to bring it to the year of 8, and that's going to bring us to 14, 1 and 4, building a foundation or a culture around the things that you now know, now that you've done all the work. So overall, today is a day of 5, walking in the power of your truth, your confidence, courageousness, your Tippereth, your fifth sphere, Hera Kahuti, which is the celestial enforcements. Happy holy day to my mobs in the back. So let's talk about the astronomical report. We start the day off with a 72% waning gibbous moon rising at 11:25 p.m. and setting at 11:56 a.m. We are in Aries, so a lot of those ones that we've been dealing with. That cardinal energy. This is Ogun. This is the gut that controls the mind. This is the light that everything starts with. New beginnings vibe. And then we're in Pisces in the sidereal constellation realm of it. So, as far as our happenings go and our body goes, we're in the space of spiritual awareness, spiritual alignment, dealing with your Akashic records, things hidden beneath the horizon, dealing with your dreams, all those things. And a lot of that's happening in the 12th house, which is social awareness, social justice, and electronic communications. Sunrise at 5:52 a.m. and setting at 8:19 p.m. The moon is geocentrically ecliptical. The latitude is now 0, and it'll be increasing. And I started this morning at 1:32 a.m., so you'll see the moon going further and further up in the sky. Mercury and Regulus were in conjunction at 6:20. Well, will be in conjunction at 6:21 p.m. Mercury is 2.5 degrees south. Regulus is that star of riches, and Mercury is a space of invocation. So invoke your riches today on this Venusian day of love, beauty, and wealth. The evening visibility of Juno begins in Virgo constellation. So Juno is like what you need in a relationship or a bond to want to stay in it and be kind of obsessive, like Hera was about Zeus. And then you have Mercury entering the Virgo zodiac. So now you have, the throat chakra entering its external space of its outdoor chakra, the 8th sphere, which is Sebek, which is the classical celestial technicians, labeling and classifying different things. This is my Mercury return. I'm going to have a great time here. Or go to Regulus to Virgo. But have an organization, being more organized in your health, wellness, and daily routine. Some of you guys have felt a surge of energy and creation and harvesting and making plans and invocation, maybe being a sort of medium of some sorts. Some of y'all, moving into a space of motivation of contradicting yourself in certain ways, shaped and formed, because, I don't really like the word contradiction, but the thing that I love about Mercurian energy is all about the crossroads and about the ability to, I don't have to go here or there. I could be wherever the fuck I want to be. I could be in all those places at the same time. If God is omniscient, why can't I? You know what I'm saying? So, it's that kind of vibe. And so we love that here with our Mercury. This is a great time to start getting certain things in order, especially some of you guys, that are subscribed to the public school system. Will start getting yourselves ready on a daily routine. Start paying attention to what you're learning or what you're teaching for my teachers in the back. All those type of things in that nature, especially for my spiritual teachers and guides, my community teachers. We have teachers on all different facets, but you may have felt a surge of energy or motivation to start teaching and speaking on certain things, and that's that Mercury transiting into Virgo after, exiting out of the Regulus constellation. Well, it's still in Leo constellation. It's in Virgo zodiac now, so you get to have the best of both worlds between your throat chakra and your heart chakra. Be mindful of individuals that are speaking, with intentions to argue and go back and forth and stuff, because that could be happening a lot right now too. Be mindful of the Virgo energy that has Leo on the Vedic chart, because both of those energies would be invoked right now. I spoke about this heavily in the Hump Day reading about being mindful of all your fire during this fire time, and we got a lot of fire harvesting going on right now to invoke that fire. So make sure that you are allowing that fire to go where the universe wants it and not where man wants it to be. And that's what I got for you for the numerological, astrological, astronomical report. Peace, y'all.